Normally a waterfall is pretty cool, but building a fortress on top of it doesn't seem like a very good idea. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool waterfall. So here we are at our hostel. Well, it turned out to be kind of just an Airbnb that was $20 for 2 nights. So that was 20 euros for 2 nights. So
considering how bad the euro is against the dollar, it's basically $20 for 2 nights.
I guess so.
Yeah. Do you want to show them around?
There's a bed, it's really soft and cushy.
I got acid reflux, so that's why I'm here. Yay!
Yay. Stuff. It's a nice apartment, I guess. I hope you see it.
Apartment.
Oh yes, they misspelled it.
Yeah, they misspelled it. And yet I thought it'd be a good idea to stay here. I mean, it is pretty nice. I mean, they had these like super soft blankets. And there's a guy with a husky puppy across the street and a cat. That's pretty cool. Oh, we're boiling water?
No, it's not boiling yet.
Because out of all the stomach problems that I get, this hasn't happened to me before. Where I just have this burning pain in my stomach. But look, the lady at the restaurant gave me something. I couldn't understand half of what she said about it. So I'm a little bit nervous. But yeah, it happened earlier today when we were at eating lunch. I just assumed that it was because I didn't have much to eat.
You should say me because I helped you assume that. I'm not gonna just say it's your fault because it isn't your fault.
Anyways, we went on a really nice tour today. Our tour guide spoke English very well. There were 2 other German tourists in our group, so that was pretty fun. We went to Uplichke, the cave place, which was pretty cool. Then we went to Gori, which was where Stalin was born. I found it interesting that they had a temple. They built a temple around his house, the house where he was born in. And I thought that was rather interesting. They saw this museum that it was built during the Soviet era, and we learned a lot of stuff about Stalin. We learned that half the population of Georgia loves him, and half the population kind of hates him. The other half is the younger generation. Then
his left arm is fucking short.
Yeah, his left arm is shorter than his right arm is another one.
Yeah, he took a lot of things to conceal it, such as smoking a lot and having one of his arms always bent, so you can't really tell how short his left arm is. But apparently in Siberia, when he was sent there to prison camp,
they busted up his arm.
Yeah, they fucked up his arm.
And it messed up to the point where it deformed a certain way. Yeah, yes. Stalin was pretty good looking when he was in his 20s. Not gonna lie.
He was pretty hot. He actually was hot. Let's admit it. He was pretty hot.
I mean, we're both bi here, so. Yeah. We saw his train, the train where he was on. That he, whenever he went places, when he traveled by train, he showed the place where he slept, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I bought some rubles there. Yesterday we stayed in Tbilisi Central Station Hotel, which was built above the train station and the main shopping mall. And it was definitely an old Soviet hotel. Yeah. We had a nice view of the TV tower, but the bathroom heater smelled like sulfur.
That was pretty sketchy.
That was kind of, not gonna lie.
But the furniture was nice.
And they gave us toothbrushes, like most Asian hotels.
I guess this is Central Asia, so I wasn't expecting that.
It's Eurasia. I mean, they have the EU flag up everywhere. They'd probably join the EU before Turkey would.
Turkey would get so salty over that.
Oh, yes, they would. And we went to Jvari, and also in another cathedral. We saw 2 cathedrals that were really big and really amazing. One of them was supposedly where Jesus Christ's robe was buried. Apparently the legend goes that one of the I think one of the saints was so happy that they found Jesus's robe that she died right there, and they couldn't pry the robe out of her hands. So I think they just buried her with it. Since I know my parents are coming to visit me soon, I decided to get them a gift because I know that I'm going to miss Father's Day and Mother's Day. So this is what I'm going to get my father. It's a drinking horn where you put wine in it. Any words about today?
Any words? Oh, I liked it. It was cool. I thought the churches were really cool.
Yeah.
I thought the caves would be like interconnected caves, but it's just like holes on the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
Which was cool in its own way, but they weren't interconnected caves.
Yeah, it was our last day in Yerevan yesterday, and I bought something special. I bought a Soviet passport, which after I opened it up, I read that it was actually issued in Azerbaijan, which kind of made me a little bit salty. But yeah, it was still pretty cool.
Yeah. We also went to the Armenian Genocide Memorial. It was,
That was really
actually
cool.
really cool because it is like, when you think of Armenia, it is a very Christian
You can turn the camera
country.
on to you and you if you speak.
Yeah, I could do that. But man, showing my face to the internet. What is this? Let's do this.
Anyways,
Yeah. So the memorial I thought would be a more Christianish memorial because Armenia has a lot of Christians. They were like persecuted by the Turks because they were Christian in part. So I thought there would be more Christian imagery in the memorial. But we get there and it's a tall pillar next to a bunch of pillars surrounding a flame. And it turns
you
out it
hear
was
the
built...
choir music though. I
Oh
like
yeah,
the
you do.
music,
I
yeah.
think that was added after. That was... I guess the music was pretty Christian.
I mean, there was a cross like right by the center in the museum. So
Yeah. But
I mean, the Soviets built the memorial.
monument, the monument itself was not a cross. It was this very Soviet concrete slab thing, and it was a really cool memorial, actually. Surprising and cool, I think.
Yeah, I like the music that they had around it was really cool, and the museum was really cool.
Yeah.
It really kind of got to just all the stuff everyone went through, and
Yeah, it was a very haunting place, I think. The
Yeah.
music especially was very haunting. And like, oh yeah.
and there's like there's an eternal flame in the center.
Yeah.
It was really interesting, and then we finally got to go to the flea market, and that's where I bought the passport,
Yeah.
the vernissage, I guess. Yeah, and then on the way there we stopped in Dilijan and we went to that cathedral. That was cool.
Yeah.
And then when we crossed the border to Georgia, we didn't get checked. Don't worry.
Well, that's Georgia. Georgia is always chill. I really like Georgia's voter control policy of let's be chill.
Yeah, it was also a nice welcome to Georgia, and we got surrounded by stray dogs with begging faces. One came inside the building.
Yeah.
And then when we got to the hotel, which we booked just one day in advance because we realized the Soviet train didn't run. So yeah, we need to find a hotel, and we stayed at the old Soviet one.
That was a really cool experience, honestly.
It was.
Yeah. I wish they kept more of like the Soviet furniture, or maybe I should be happy that they didn't keep the Soviet furniture. I'm not sure, but it was like modern, like vaguely Swedish-looking furniture.
They replaced everything with IKEA.
Yeah, they replaced all of their furniture with roughly IKEA equivalents. Which might be a good thing.
No, maybe not. Probably not the beds. The beds are squeaky as hell.
The beds looked IKEA. They probably weren't though. IKEA beds aren't that squeaky. But the room is definitely from the Soviet era. It reminds me of a lot of Japanese hotel rooms in size.
They gave us toothbrushes and toothpaste. That was cool.
Nice. The shower was warm. That was nice.
Nah, not entirely. I had to stop and start it over and over again.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, the toothpaste is even Japanese.
What? Japanese? Is that Japanese?
Or
no,
Chinese.
That's Chinese toothpaste.
Gosh dang it.
When the fuck is my water boiling? Just a second. Oh, it is boiling. It just doesn't fucking make sound when it boils.
Is it supposed to? Oh yeah,
Most teapots do.
I've never heated water in a teapot before.
My teapot does. It's supposed to make like a whistle sound.
Oh yeah, I see that in the movies all the time.
Yeah, but it doesn't whistle. It's not a whistling teapot, man. I've been spoiled by the British.
I've been spoiled by microwaves.
Wait, no. Boiling water in a kettle is definitely the better way to boil water. It's better than a microwave. It's definitely better than a microwave.
I don't know. It's how I grew up. It's a way of it's a way of life for me.
But like, I like the Japanese electronic kettles that, what is it? That just like beep at you a bit, which is pretty nice. But an old school kettle like this should whistle, and it didn't whistle, and I'm kind of salty.
We don't know if the water here is safe to drink, so.
Well, everybody tells us it's safe to drink. I guess this is just a precaution because we drank unfiltered water yesterday.
And that's just
And, like,
happened to
today
be
you
when
have,
I
like-
get a burning pain in my stomach.
Yeah, so like maybe Google lied to us, so I'm gonna boil the water for safety.
Yeah. Hopefully this doesn't continue, because I've never had this problem before.
We'll be back in Germany soon, so you'll have
Yeah.
doctors that speak your language.
And I can have the insurance to pay for it. Yay!
Wait, don't you have international insurance?
I have like godlike insurance.
That's good then.
Hooray! Insurance! Thank you, Germany!
People like you.
Ananori fortress and monastery. It's basically an old ancient monastery that was raided and destroyed years ago, and the population was almost entirely wiped out. I think it was entirely wiped out. The back, that's supposed to be a lake, but it's all dried up. And maybe it's just seasonal, hopefully.
Where are you?
Here! Hi. So spooky. Ooh, there's stairs. Must climb stairs. Whoa. Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Oh, I don't think we're allowed to go in there. That doesn't look very stable. It looks pretty cool. Ooh. Lots of Russian tourists here.
Well, this place is a lot easier for Russian tourists
Yeah.
than American ones, definitely. I guess you are allowed to go in there. They are pretty stable.
Seems
Oh, wow, that looks nice.
I know. I wonder what this room is. Oh, hello, upstairs room. You're right there.
Oh, wow.
I think they put a bit of wood as reinforcement on the stairs. That helps a bit with safety, eh? Oh boy, that doesn't look very stable at all.
It doesn't actually move much.
Does it now?
Yeah. I'm not gonna jump, but...
I mean, I'd be okay. I think I'm okay because I know my weight's it would be probably stable with this, but.
Like, there's a Russian guy that probably weighed around 200 pounds.
All right, yeah, it's probably true. Wait, it's just really hard to walk on. Ooh, more stairs. There's nothing saying we can't go up here. Ooh, another room. you can always tell what the purpose of a room is by looking at the ceiling often. The ceiling is nice. But here it's just, oh, maybe they probably just patched this up. Maybe the ceiling was destroyed at one point, because normally the roofs and ceilings always go first when it comes to old buildings like this. Oh boy, more dried up lake. Hello. Hello, drought. Hi.
Hi. You keep trying to scare me.
Yeah, it's not succeeding.
It's, you'll eventually get it, I think.
There's her. Hey. Oh boy. Ha.
You're good?
I'm okay. That stair isn't really a stair, but.
Yeah?
Ooh. It is very nice. Too bad my camera won't zoom out any further. Hang on. Maybe if I get this angle. Yeah, that's better. That gives you a nice idea of where we are. At some point. Now there's just streams going into this thing. Oh hey, the sun's coming out, I think. That's a pretty cool view of the fortress. Pretty awesome. So I wonder what all this used to be. I wonder if it looks like it was built like it was newer, but I'm not quite 100% positive. I wouldn't mind seeing what that thing is, but apparently this, I don't know why you would build on to a place like this. I'm honestly quite curious, but then there's people right there, so I don't know what's going on. So I don't know if we should. Yeah, we should just head back. Love is pouring down on me tonight. What a fun! It's like 4 a.m. and we're waiting in the lounge to go back to Germany via Poland. I'm actually kind of excited to go back to the Polish lounge. They serve pierogies there.
I'm not sure if we can get in because it was in the non-Schengen area and we'll be on a Schengen flight. So I'm not sure how that actually works.
Rip.
If we definitely get into the non-Schengen area, it'd be really nice to go there. But
Poland was nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, our last day, after going to Ananuri, we and seeing the botanical garden, we went to the sulfur baths.
Yeah.
And that was very nice.
Yeah, that was really nice.
I got a massage, like it scrubbed away all of my dead skin, and
Yeah.
now
My skin feels super smooth now.
I feel like a seal. Yeah. Kind of sad to go back. It feels like I've been here forever.
No.
What are you?
It's been a week and a half. I think this is a pretty good trip.
Oh, what was your favorite part of the trip?
Let's see. Probably like just Color Fortress by yourself.
Yeah, the first day
That
was
just
definitely my
amazing.
favorite.
Yeah.
We
It's
did
not like
so
the
much
trip
in
went
one day.
downhill or anything. We did a lot of fun things after, but I think there's something pretty magical about being alone in Color Fortress, essentially.
Yeah, I thought that was a prime highlight too.
Yeah. I also really liked the Gekord in Armenia. It's pretty fun as well.
What are you going to miss the most?
Miss the most. Cheap food. Cheap food.
Cheap food and khachpuri.
Oh, you can make khachipuri. It's quite easy to make, actually. We can try to make some back in Germany.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because all it is like bread, cheese, and egg. It's a very simple dish. Then I'll go back to the US in a few days. And we'll start planning the next trip.
Where do you think the next trip's gonna be?
Well, I might join you in the Baltic trip, depending on how things go.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, I'm thinking you break in June, we do the United Kingdom.
Maybe.
That's a pretty cool country. Even cooler is that they like ruled the world and stole everybody's historical artifacts for a couple hundred years.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us on our trip. Hope to see you next time.